my YouTube channel. So today, just got a little cute little clip up, honey. Clipped my hair up, sorry. Love it. And I've just done, this isn't like my full glam. This is quite like a soft glam. Just wanted to do like a chilled video with you guys. I posted some questions on Instagram and you guys asked me some interesting questions. I haven't actually read all of them. I literally just screenshotted it and just thought, let me look at it once I'm answering it on camera so you get to see my authentic reaction. So yeah guys, it's an update. Obviously life's changed, like so much has happened over the past, well, I can't even remember when I did my first one. I think that might have been during COVID or lockdown, I'm not sure, but yeah. So I think it's been 2 years, but a lot's changed, a lot's happened. And yeah, I am looking forward to see what these questions are about. So let's just start. Today I'm not drinking alcohol, I'm drinking water. No alcohol. Took my nails off because my nails were really damaged, so I just wanted to grow them out. Pretty awkward, but yeah, I hate looking at my natural nails because they're not in good condition. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, no alcohol today, guys. Just drink some water with me, get a cup of tea, and I'm gonna answer all these questions for you. So, first question, are you releasing any new music this year? Absolutely. I'm definitely releasing some new music this year. I actually want to work on a full project because I've only released singles, so I actually want to focus on releasing a full project. As of when this year, I'm not sure yet because I've got so many different things that have started within the new year, like new projects and stuff. So I need to, music is a priority for me, but obviously I need to plan my time well. And I'm not, when it comes to music, I'm not just working by myself. I have to work with a producer as well. So also need to keep that into consideration. So definitely will be releasing music this year. Next question, will we be receiving any more Afrobeat covers / music this year? Yes. I'm not sure if I might do some Afrobeat covers. I've been posting a lot of covers on TikTok as I've started to really enjoy it again. I used to hate doing covers, but this year I'm just like, it's fun, why not just do it? It's not that deep. I think because I'm such an overthinker, I would overthink things, and because music is, there's so many singers and it's so oversaturated. Sometimes I just think, oh, people are bored, they've already heard it, but you know, not everyone sings like me, and I'm individual and there's an audience for my voice. So yeah, I'm doing covers, so you can send me some Afrobeat covers you'd like me to cover and I'll try my best to get them done. So another question is, are you able to tag your makeup items? Yes, so I will do a makeup video where I'm actually talking about the product. So I actually released a makeup video, such a hilarious video because I edited it, and what I edited didn't actually appear on what I uploaded, so it just went messy. I was chewing gum, ghetto, and then it was just really ghetto, and it was meant to be a chit chat, get ready with me, not actually like a makeup tutorial, but I will do like a makeup breakdown video where I just show the products I actually use. A lot of my products are quite inexpensive. I do have like a makeup set that I use that is expensive, and I have one that's just more like high street, and I use the high street one more because of how much I'm wearing makeup recently, so I will do a video of the high street version. Another question, what is your favorite place to shop at? That's a very good question. Okay, so at the moment, because of my size, I'm plus size, and I feel that Pretty Little Thing has a lot of what's that fashion that they call it? Is it like disposable fashion? I'm not sure. For plus size, there's quite a wide range. And so I actually thoroughly enjoy shopping at Pretty Little Thing at the moment. They cater to my size. They have some pieces that I've actually had for a long time. And whatever's like, you know, like fashion that's in trend, I can actually get stuff that's in trend and I don't feel like a granny. Because I feel like plus size clothing can be quite frumpy-ish and granny-ish. So I do appreciate Pretty Little Things, but actually one of my favorite shops is Zara. Like, I've always loved Zara. I used to go Zara when people didn't go Zara because my chest was high and I used to think I just wanted to wear Zara. Like, I just loved Zara. It's chic. It's like, it gives me runway on a budget, and some of the pieces are quite pricey, but yeah, you can make it bang. But I don't fit into Zara anymore, so I have moved over to Pretty Little Thing. And I also like ASOS as well. They've got some plus size high end pieces that you can actually do a lot with. So yeah, sorry, you said one, but yeah, Pretty Little Thing, ASOS for my size. I'd say Pretty Little Thing because most of my stuff that I buy recently is Pretty Little Thing. Next question. Oh, I love your confidence. How do you maintain it with the world we live in? Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. You know who you are. It's not easy, and I have battled with so much, especially because over the years I've put on a lot of weight. I used to be like, I used to have a big bum, small waist, small chest. I had a nice figure and I didn't like my figure at the time. I used to think I was fat, and because it was like size 0 at the time that I had that shape, so that the trend was size 0. You know what it is, babe? I literally have reprogrammed my mind to realize that right now, that look, that aesthetic that everyone's chasing is a season. It's actually a season. Like, I feel like, look at someone like Kim. Kim and Chloe, they are very much trying to be skinny. Like, they don't really, of course they embrace their curves, because for Kim's brand is Skims, it's like curvy aesthetics, but I definitely can see that they're going towards more of the skinny look. So I just feel like a lot of stuff right now is seasonal and I can't conform to the world. I have to be true to myself. Of course there's little things I might do along the way, not talking about surgery necessarily, but just to enhance and make myself feel better. But I'm not gonna do something that I'm not actually confident about doing. I hope this makes sense the way that I'm answering the question, because my confidence comes off of how I look, and I have struggled with that over the years. I've always had an issue with my weight. I've always had an issue with my size from young, because I've always been the bigger girl, not knowing that I was just curvier in certain areas, and I didn't understand that. Being a younger woman, I didn't get it. I just thought I was big, oversized. Anything a curve meant plus size to me, oversized, when I actually wasn't. I was just curvy. I was developing in areas faster than my peers, and because I've got so comfortable in that space of being the bigger one, as I've put on weight, I've still remained the bigger one, and it's just like a constant battle. But you know, sometimes I have my days, but this is who I live. This is me. This is who I live with daily. And I love things like fashion. I love beauty. And if I can't figure out how to make myself feel good within this skin, I'm never going to be happy no matter what skin I'm in. Do you know what I mean? There's always going to be an issue. There's always going to be a problem. Literally, like, that's how we are as humans. I want a new job. I get a new job. I'm not happy with the job because something in the job happens. You want a new home. New home equals more financial responsibilities, or you know, like, you might have wanted a new home because you want a bigger home. Bigger home means more place to clean, maintain. In your mind, you might be thinking like, oh my gosh. But, you know, when you want in life, you want bigger and better. Bigger and better comes with more responsibility. If I got my body done, I'd have to still go gym and maintain it. You know, it's a never ending thing. But I just think, yeah, I have to be comfortable with who I am right now. If I don't love who I am right now, I'm not gonna ever change, and I'm not going to ever feel like, here's what I'm saying. When I was smaller and I had a nice shape, I didn't appreciate myself. I didn't love the skin I was in. Every day criticized myself. I allowed what people said around me to affect me. I just constantly beat myself up because of the way I looked. And I look back at my pictures and I'm like, wow, you were stunning, first of all. Secondly, you had a skinny belly and all sorts. Like, you were just so cute, babe. And you didn't love yourself, which is so sad. But so now I'm like, oh, you're cute. Like, you're a pretty girl. You got beautiful hair. Enjoy my hair. Enjoy my shape. I'm curvy. I can, cinch my waist and do this and do that. And yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy myself where I am right now. Of course, I'm not where I want to be, but I am where I am now. Do you know what I mean? So just love the skin that you're in. Try to love your skin that you're in. I know it's not easy, guys. I know. And also being intentional. Another thing that I do is being intentional, being careful about what I'm looking at. So I was meant to, which I've already started, to unfollow certain people that I know influence me to want to do things that go against what I believe for myself. So yeah, I've unfollowed a lot of people, and I still need to do that. I still need to like cleanse my page. What you feed yourself is what you become. Like, it's what you produce. It's who you become. Like, every day we're on social media, every day there's TV, there's a computer, there's something, there's always a screen that's feeding us information. And so you have the control as to what you feed yourself with. So I am being intentional now about following things that affirm me, following things that have educated me about God, following things that are, showing natural women embracing themselves, fashion. I love fashion, and anything beauty. I hope that answers your question, and I hope that makes sense. But thank you for that. But confidence, I've worked on that over the years, and like I said, I have my days. And you know what? I have an incredible group of people around me that constantly assure me and remind me and speak life into me and remind me that I'm beautiful. So yeah, but it has to start within though. Let me tell you something. Last year, I really struggled with the way I looked. And towards the end of the year, I had like a random moment where I was just like, are you okay? Like, there's people that are struggling out there that need to see someone like you love themselves to feel better, to get up and go and be the best version of themselves. And not only that, it's like, you're a daughter of a king, you're beautiful inside and outside, and everyone in the world can tell me how beautiful I am and all these great things, but if I don't feel it within, I'm not gonna have that confidence. So I've had to work on it, sometimes fake it till I make it. Literally, I've had to fake it till I make it. Like, I literally just walk in a room sometimes like I own it. I digress. What will we be expecting from you 2023? I like that question. 2023, so far already, I've started stepping into the version of myself that I want to be. I want to be that woman that can put her mind to something and achieve it. And my words for this year is consistency and persistence. No matter what's going on around me, I need to remain consistent, and I need to remain persistent. And a word that I got last year was stop shrinking, because what I got comfortable doing was being in the background and supporting everyone else and encouraging everyone else and screaming and cheering everyone else on, but not cheering myself on. And I would mentally be stressed because I was focused on the fact that other people weren't cheering me on, when actually what I needed to focus on was me cheering me on. So this year, I just want to be consistent and persistent in all things. And so that means me posting videos for you guys every week, a video. You might get 2 if you're lucky. Do things that I actually love. So I love cooking. So I'm gonna have a segment called Auntie Shay's Kitchen. As you've seen, I've got into the fashion because I actually really love fashion. And of course, you guys, I don't know, not everyone knows actually. But I love beauty. I was doing makeup for other people, so I was a makeup artist. On the side, and I love beauty. I love doing my makeup. I love getting glammed up. So I'm going to be doing videos with that, and a lot of singing videos. I'm enjoying doing my singing videos, which is fun. I do that on TikTok and Instagram. I'm going to be posting a lot of fashion content, a lot of fashion content, as I just love looking good, dressing up, getting glammed, taking pictures. So I'm gonna just be taking pictures, getting dressed up, getting glammed, and looking cute for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'm gonna use that platform to encourage, that platform and this platform to encourage and talk to you guys about life and just encourage you guys, because it's not easy, and being a woman in this world and the standards that have been created are so unrealistic to the everyday woman. Everyday woman doesn't have a team of people around them keeping them tip top sharp every single day. Do you know what I mean? So I think I just want to talk to you guys, encourage you guys, remind you guys that you live in the real world, and you don't have an entourage like keeping you glammed up and beautiful and everything, you know, your life, making your life look incredible. So yeah, I digress. But I'm just gonna be posting a lot this year, just consistent, creating, because I'm a creative. And yeah, just giving you guys more of me and being in your face, basically. I've got another project coming out of my sister as well, which I'm so excited for you guys to tune into. So excited. I've been wanting to do this for the past, when was COVID? Since 2018, I've wanted to do this, but I didn't know what the message was gonna be, basically. The focus, because there were so many things I wanted to focus on, but I actually got approached by my sister, which was so nice. And yeah, so I've got a project coming out. Look out for that. I'm so excited. Next question, what is your current relationship status? I'm in a relationship with God. Next question, having trouble moving on from the past. Advice, please. So let's be honest. Everyone's got something. Doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship with a guy. It could be a relationship with a friend. It could be an experience you have had, a trauma. It could be anything. But my advice on any subject, on anything that you're having trouble moving from the past, away from the past, is, there was a day when I was in church when I was younger, and the pastor said, if you're living in the past, you can't focus on today and being present and enjoying now, and you won't be able to move on to tomorrow, so your future. So I think that's what it was. It was something along those lines. But in other words, what I'm saying to you is, if you are stuck in the past, you can't acknowledge or appreciate the now, and you won't be able to move on to the future. So what you do to yourself is you become paralyzed in the past. And whatever it is that you're going through in the past, whether it's to do with someone else or a situation, that situation and that person is still in the past. Do you understand what I mean? As in, that person is probably not thinking about that situation now because they're doing them, or that situation has already gone by. Like, you've moved on in your life. So you can't keep yourself held back. You can't keep yourself stuck in the past, because you have things to do in the present and you have things to do tomorrow. And if you're there, how can you go there? You physically, mentally, you're holding yourself back there. So yeah, absolutely, there's certain things that I've gone through that I have to constantly remind myself, nobody cares. Nobody else is thinking about it. It's only you that's beating yourself up or stressing yourself about this thing or this experience. Another thing is, there's actually some trauma that I've experienced in the past that I know that I need to deal with. I may not think about it, but I know it comes out in my relationships with my sister, my mom, my friends, and I need to work on that through therapy. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a Christian. I pray to God. A lot of that tells you, a lot of the word has that information. The Bible has that information on how to move on from your past to your future. You know, we're all very different, so I can only tell you how I do it. What I do may not work for you, but you know, I'm the type of person. I'll give you an example. If I have an argument with someone, I want to know, no, if someone does something to me, one way that I like to get closure, which is so annoying for me and probably for the other person, is I'm going to ask you why. Why did you take my hat though? But why did you think it was okay to take my hat? Why did you think it was okay? No, but you're not answering my question. You said sorry, okay, yeah, you said sorry to keep me quiet, but you've not answered the question, why have you taken my hat? Why did you think it was okay to take my hat? Why did you not think I was going to be upset? That's my thought process. Do you see how that is like, whereas someone's not even thinking that deep. Someone's just thinking, all right, I took your hat, sorry, I won't do it again. But my mind is like, but then you taking my hat, knowing that I'm going to be upset. Why did you do it, regardless of the fact that you knew I was going to be upset? Why did you know what I mean? And obviously it's not really about a hat, but it's something deeper. And it's just like, okay, isn't the whole like, if someone's done something wrong to you, don't you just want them to apologize? No, I want them to say sorry. I want them to say sorry and explain why they did it. That gives me closure, that helps me move on from the past. But what I realize is some people you're not gonna get that from. There's some situations and scenarios you can't go back to the past to get that. So you have to find that peace within yourself to move on. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's a good example of how that person said sorry. So in their mind, they don't give a heck. They're over it. But you're still processing a situation and a experience that you've had, and it's only you that's suffering when they are not even thinking about you. You have to do the internal work. You have to go to the root of why that thing is bothering you in order for you to cleanse it off yourself. You have to go to the root. You have to go to where it started. What is it? Because most of the time it's actually about you. It's not about anybody else. It's actually an issue that you have with yourself. Something in that situation has triggered you to stay stuck in that space. So you have to look within, like, why is that thing keeping me in the past? Why am I still in 2015 when I'm in 2023? Why am I still in 2015 with that situation? There's something in you. It's got nothing to do with the other person. Or the situation that happened is something to do with you. So you have to dig deep, you have to do the work, you have to go to therapy, you have to read your word, you have to do certain things. That's literally what I think. Next question. How do you remain calm in trying times? Do you know what, guys? I never used to be calm. And I've only been calm, I think, more towards the end of, no, I feel like last year, I identified that certain things and certain people trigger me. And so, as I mentioned before, things like social media, if I can't change it, if I can't fix it, I need to move on from it. If I see something that's triggering and it's going to affect me, I have to move on. I can't sit in it. I can't look at it. I might be upset for a second, like, oh, that's so sad, or that's so disappointing. Oh, why is there racism? Why is there this? Why is there that? I might sit in that space for a second, but I have to move on. If I cannot do anything about that right now, other than pray, I have to move on. Also, a big thing that God laid on my heart, when was it? Last week, I think, was about peace. And I've been in situations before when I've been in a huge storm. Like, some other people won't be able to handle it. But you know what? In the storm, God gave me peace. In the Bible, it says Philippians 4, 6 to 7. I'll read the Amplified Version. Do not be anxious or worried about anything, but in everything, every circumstance and situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, continue to make your specific request known to God. That scripture's come up a lot for me because I have to remind myself to have peace, to be anxious for nothing, because anxiety and worry can make you ill, and also it's just not good for you. But another thing I do is I've set boundaries. So I explain to certain people certain things that trigger me and just doesn't work for me. And if I can see myself tipping or going off in a situation, I have to check out. I just have to go silent for a bit, which is if it helps me not act out of character or act crazy, then that's what I just have to do. Also, yeah, just setting your boundaries, speaking to people, understanding yourself more. It's another thing about looking at yourself. I think it's such a powerful thing. Looking at yourself, look at some of your ways. Look at some of the things that you tolerate, you accept, some of the things you expose yourself to. Some of the things you're unrealistic with yourself about, you know? Look at you, look at what you do, look at the patterns and eliminate things that are no good for you, that are going to ruffle your feathers, make you anxious, make you worried. No, we need to remain calm. We need to be okay. We need to be cool. I'm just like, you know what, God, I give it to you, because if I stress about this, nothing's changing. Stress is not going to change my situation. Give it to God. I'm giving it to God. I'm having peace. I'm remaining calm. That's it, literally. So yeah, just remember that being stressed and worried does not change anything. Actually, it gives the enemy more access to add more problems, because being stressed and worried is the opposite of being a child of God. And I know not all of you are a child of God, but it goes against everything God stands for. It goes against everything that we stand for as a Christian. We are supposed to have faith. We're supposed to be anxious for nothing. We're supposed to be, we're daughters and sons of a king. Like, what are you stressed about, B? God's the ruler of all things. So whatever's happening, God will rule and rule that land and provide for you to be able to maintain and manage within whatever situation is thrown at you. Another question. How have you managed to forgive those who have wronged you? It goes back to that thing of, I can admit there was some people that had done some things to me in the past, and I was like telling God, like, yeah, I've forgiven them. But actually, I hadn't forgiven them because I was still hurting. Like, if their names were brought up or if anything like associated with them just make me feel uncomfortable and I'd be hurt. Those people, they are not thinking about me. they're proper not thinking about me. Like, they're actually getting on with their life. And yeah, I just think also, if you don't forgive people for things they've done to you, people can't forgive you. Do you know what I mean? You can't harbor that in your spirit, because that only affects you. It's you. It's not affecting the other person. That's my point. Like, that person is not thinking about you. So however you're internalizing that, it's only harming you, because it's only you that is literally processing that and not letting it go. Once you forgive someone, you let it go. You drop it in the ocean. It disappears. You let it go. You shake it off yourself. You release yourself off of that. Because that becomes a burden. That becomes a heavy burden, and it's like, it's not a burden for you to carry. So for me, I just let it go. Like, you have to love yourself more. And I say love yourself more because by me loving myself more, that means I'm removing things that are weighing me down. So if I love myself, I don't want to be weighed down. I don't want to feel nasty inside. I don't want to have my mind clouded and clogged with people that just don't even care about me. Like, they don't even think about me. They're not even thinking I exist. They just don't care. Like, they're just not interested. Like, nobody cares. But yeah, so I have to let it go, babe. You have to. Otherwise, you can't move on in certain situations in life. And like I said, that inner work, that looking at the reason why you can't forgive them. Why can you not forgive that person? What is it in that situation that's holding you there? That's holding you hostage? You have to release yourself. Forgiveness is so powerful, and the enemy does not like that. And once you forgive someone, girl, you ain't even gonna be thinking about that person. You're even gonna be carrying. You're gonna feel light. You're just gonna have a pep in your step. Is that what they say? A pep in your step. But yeah, you're just gonna feel light. So do it for you. Don't do it for the other person. Do it for you. It's really, really important. How much for all? So basically, when I posted this question, I had a picture of all my jewelry, sunglasses, stuff that I was doing a shoot, and I had just had all my stuff laid out. So the person's asking, how much is it for it? Oh, it's expensive, honey. I think we had some Celine glasses in there. We had some Bottega earrings in there. We had some Juicy Couture. We had some Uptown Mica in the building. Yeah, there was quite a few pieces of jewelry there, actually. It was really nice. Okay. Next question. What are your main goals for 2023? So as I said, literally my main goals are to remain consistent and persistent. So I say consistent because what happens with me is I start something, and if something happens, I fall off. I get distracted. I lose confidence. I get doubtful. I allow the lack of likes, views, and all of that stuff. Not likes, sorry, views, because I'm mainly talking about YouTube. To push me away from posting, because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm putting in all this work and effort, and nobody likes what I'm posting. And it's not like, babe, nothing happens overnight. Like, chill. I'm persistent because persistent is, even when bad things are happening, go. Even when things don't look the way you want it to look, go. That's literally what I'm on. Just keep going, babes. Keep going. Don't stop, Shay. Keep going. You've got this, girl. You can do it. Keep going. That's literally my goals. Literally. Because if I have those two as my goals, in everything in my relationship with God, I can be consistent, persistent. In my career, consistent, persistent. In my creativity, consistent, persistent. In my relationships, it covers all areas. And another thing is to have peace. Focus on my peace. Focus on loving myself and minding my business. Another thing, which everyone knows I love doing, because I don't know if you guys saw, not everyone knows, but a lot of people say you love to mind your business. Because it's my business that me need to mind. Me can't mind anybody else's. Is it? If we mind other people's business, then people gonna want to be in my business. I mean, I want no one in my business. Me want mind my business. If there's one thing I can't do, is the West Indian accent, because I'm actually English. But anyway, jokes, guys. I'm half African, half West Indian, chill. Yeah, I know my roots, I know my heritage. Don't come for me, it's a joke. But yeah, yeah. Next question, do you brush your teeth before you go to bed? Absolutely, I hope you do, because you know I got these pearly whites, honey. They don't get cleaned by just washing it once a month or once a week or once a day. You gotta wash in the morning and in the evening. And I hope you guys are brushing your teeth at night and in the morning too. Some people actually brush their teeth midday. Like my friend, if she goes to a restaurant or goes out or she's traveling, she has a toothbrush and toothpaste. I'm not there yet, but I think what I do is I got what's that thing? Floss, and I got me chewing gum. So yeah, that's what I do. Definitely brush. Okay, who is your favorite sister? Me. I'm joking. I don't have a favorite. I feel like all my sisters are different. They're special to me in different ways. Like literally, everyone thinks we're all the same person. Everyone thinks we all sound the same. We all look alike. But literally, me and my sisters, yeah, we all look alike. We all sound the same. Whatever. We've got similar characters and stuff like characteristics. But we are very different. And the difference in each of my sisters, I adore it. Like, I don't know if everyone's noticed or anything. I'm pretty obsessed with my sisters. Pretty awkward. But yeah, like their individuality that they have, because like I said, we are very similar. So the little individuality that we have, I absolutely adore it. So I don't have a favorite. I love every single one of them equally. I love them just the way they are, you know. Don't change, guys. No, actually change some of your ways, because you guys have got an attitude problem and you don't respect me. I'm joking. All right, next question. What's 3 things you can't live without? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. The Lord, water, and my phones, because I contact everyone. How did you get your hair so long? That's a good question. So basically, what I do is I have a secret oil that I make. I actually want to sell this oil to you guys with reformed hair. I hope you can hear this reformed hair. I want to actually figure out a way to make this into a product that I can sell. So I have done this twice. This is the second time I've done it, and it's actually worked both times. I make an oil, a hair growth oil, and there's specific products I put in the oil. And what I do is anytime I wash my hair, so whilst my hair is wet, I put the oil in to lock in the moisture, and also the specific oils that I use, they help stimulate growth. I have currently got issues with my edges, hair, like around hair and hair. I do struggle with hair growth, so I'm trying to work on that right now. I'm working on I'm actually gonna start like noting my journey with that, because I literally have bald patches around here. And no one will be able to see it because I cover it obviously, and I try not to do styles that are gonna expose that. But so yeah, I use an oil, specific oil. Another thing that I can share with you guys that I do use is argan oil. I think their products, they've got like shampoo. I've recently bought a shampoo. There was a hair cream that I used from them, and what was the other thing? There was a specific oil they had that I used, but right now, this time I didn't get the oil. I used their conditioner. So I'd wash my hair with whatever shampoo I've got, and I would use the conditioner. and then I put the oil in my hair, leave that, go to bed, wrap my hair, always put a headscarf, silk headscarf, even though it falls off every single night. I always wear a silk headscarf, try to wash my hair often. And also, what's another good tip I can give? Drink lots of water. I do put heat on my hair, so I can't advise that, but that doesn't restrict growth for me. That just damages my hair, so my curls and stuff are damaged basically, but it doesn't restrict growth. Another thing is getting my hair trimmed. I actually got my hair cut. I went to get my hair trimmed, but they cut my hair. And so when I cut my hair, like I done a big cut, I think just after COVID or just before COVID. And that's when I started my hair growth journey. And then during lockdown, yeah, no, it was like a year before lockdown, I chopped off my hair. And then during that year, I was traveling a lot, so I wasn't straightening my hair. I was always leaving it curly, washing it often, putting my oils in, and my hair grew so much, and it grew beautifully. It was curly, it was just incredible. And when we went into lockdown, Reformed Hair was living with me, and she would do styles on me and my sister, and it was just always heat. I was always straightening my hair. I was loving my hair straight. It was long and I just loved it. And yeah, so I damaged my hair, so then I cut my hair again. And what do I do again? I straighten it because I love it when it's long and I straighten it. But yeah, so secret oil that I want to sell to you guys, so I'm not going to spill the tea on that, but I'm going to show you guys the product that actually is good for my hair. It actually helps my hair grow. The actual brand, I don't know what they put in it, but it does help with my hair growth. So I'm going to give you that. And I gave you guys all the other tips as well. Drink water. For my hair, water is great. Water and oil is just, it helps my hair grow. So yeah, I hope that's helpful. What country am I from? So my mother is from Dominica and my dad is from Ghana. I'm from London. I'm a British girl. I don't have no culture. I'm not African or West Indian. It's my parents that are. Absolutely joking. I am an African queen. I love my West Indian side, but for some reason, that Afness just comes out of me. Like sometimes when I speak, it's like I was born in Ghana. It's ridiculous. And I get pulled up about that a lot. You know, if you're around me, it happens a lot. It is embarrassing. What can we do? It's embarrassing because I was born in London. That's why it's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing because I don't want to be Ghanaian, because I actually think I'm fully Ghanaian. I would love to be able to speak the language. I'm going to speak the language. Don't tell me nothing. But anyway, yeah, I kind of speak Ghanaian sometimes. But yeah, I'm from Ghana and Dominica. Who's your favourite sister? Again, I've answered that question, so let's move on. Do you think you're bad? How's about you think I'm bad? Cause you know I'm bad, and I know I'm bad, and I'm bad than I'm bad. So let's get bad. And actually, I'm a good head. So tell me what you're gonna say. Yeah, if you didn't know another bed. Yeah, if you wanna go with a red. And I'm not bad. I'm good in a head and a good in a red and a good. Hope that answers your question. Are you watching Love Island? Guys, I'm probably part of that 1% in the world that doesn't watch Love Island. Never watched it, never been interested. I just don't care. I think the last program on TV that I got involved in was Big Brother, and that was a couple of years ago, and I've struggled to keep up with that one. So apparently they're bringing it back, and I really want to watch that. I actually like Big Brother, but let's hope I watch it. I don't watch normal TV. It's just all white. Yeah, I said it, it's all white. And I realised that actually when I was staying at someone's house, I think it was my mum's house or something like that, someone's house I went to and I was watching normal TV with them. I think I was with my gran because my gran watches a lot of normal TV. Not normal TV, just like channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And British TV basically. And I was like, whoa. Growing up, there was not, this is literally what we saw. And literally, I'm looking and I'm like, oh my gosh, literally all I used to watch is white people on the TV. So yeah, I don't watch TV anyway. But if I do watch something, I choose what I watch. So Love Island ain't it. And to be honest with you, social media told me what's happening anyway. I can't lie. I don't even know, like half the time I don't even know who's on the show, but because of social media I see who's on the show and what's happening. Me, I don't need to watch the show. Someone's always talking about it as well, but no, I don't, I'm not interested, sorry. How do I feel about dating in this generation? I feel like dating in this generation is absolute torture. Nobody knows what they want. Everybody wants something that is unrealistic, sorry. Everybody wants something that they can't even maintain. People give up too quickly. I've been that person, including myself. I've absolutely been that person whilst dating. And we set unrealistic standards. I feel like as a generation, I feel like guys have so much options and females have made it so much easier for them to just make us accessible. We're just, you know, like, yeah, right, next. There's just no commitment. Everyone wants instant gratification, so there's no commitment, there's no work, people don't have to put in work because people are just accepting anything. It's trash, dating, actually. People are compulsive liars, people are, you know, social media presents one thing, in real life you see another. People are living a lie. And so it's toxic. I hate that word actually. It's terrible. How about that? It's terrible, and I feel sorry for the young women of this generation and the young men, because there's young men out there that want to be loved and want love, and they're genuine and they're good, and you know, but yeah, we don't know what we want. We actually don't know what we want, and we don't know what's good for us. That's another thing, because sometimes we want things that aren't good for us, and we like to suffer. That's all I can say, because by the sounds of things, sometimes it sounds like you like to suffer. But yeah, that's what I think about that. Next question. What's your word for year 2023? I like that one. My word is consistency. Yeah, consistency. Okay. Next question. When can we expect an album? On my last video, I said I wanted it. I think it was next year or that year, and it didn't happen. But that's me. That's my responsibility. It's no one else's responsibility. I think this year's EP's next year album. But who knows? God might have other plans. You know what I mean? It might be album this year, EP's next. Boom. We don't know. Obviously, I'm making the plans, but my plans is to do an EP, but God always has big plans. God always has bigger plans. God always has bigger plans. God always has a bigger plan. Okay, next. Are you single? My cousin wants to know. Boy, bye. Girl, bye. All of you, bye. Okay. I'm not single, I'm dedicated child to the Lord. In fact, I'm not single, I'm double. No. So guys, just want to say thank you so much for your questions. Thank you for tuning in and watching me talk the talk. I just hope everything I said makes sense, and I hope I've answered your questions. If you have any more questions, send them my way. I don't mind making a part 2. What do you do? But thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, bye.